Welcome back. You're watching Citizen Live at 1. Remember, you can interact with us on 22422 or tweet us at Citizen TV News. Now, members of the Council of Governors are currently holed up in a meeting in Nairobi to deliberate on how to move forward with their case. The governors, who are at loggerheads with senators, are seeking interpretation of the law on whether the senators can indeed summon them. The bad blood between the two appeared to have worsened after the Senate impeached Embu Governor Martin Wambora on Friday. Jackie Maribe now joins us live with more. Jackie, thank you so much for talking to us. They're holed up in a meeting. Any indications as to when we can expect them to move to court?
Indeed, Janet, and good afternoon to you as well. We are coming to you live from the Kenya Agricultural Research Institute. However, this is not where they currently are. They have just moved to one of the hotels within the city center. They are currently holed up at the Pan-Afric Hotel. And of course, the issue is to do with moving to court. Some of the governors that we were able to see here this morning, they were attending a different meeting, but some of them that we were able to see are actually in the list of 9 governors who have been summoned. Bomet's Isaac Ruto, Kiambu's Kafogo was there. We are seeing a number of governors this process. Can the Senate actually summon them? The legality of this entire process, the constitutionality of this entire process is what they are seeking to have the court determine. Now, the decision that was taken, Janet, last Friday by the Senate is in itself setting a precedent for the governors and the impeachment process. However, we are raising questions. There are questions being raised over now which arm of government therefore should be stronger than the other. If Senate could have actually gone on with the process, you know, the county assembly is supposed to present an impeachment motion against a governor. Then the Senate takes up that process, has a hearing, and then determines whether or not someone can be impeached. And then you move to court to determine the legality and the constitutionality of that process. So we are seeing that, you know, there is issues to do with which arm therefore will finally have the last say. Is it the courts, or is it parliament through, of course, the Senate? But Janet, they will be having this meeting to go on this afternoon. We do understand that they are seeking to move to the High Court to challenge one governors who were summoned the Supreme Court to seek an advisory, and also on the issue of Wambora, so that the impeachment cannot be gazetted. So a number of issues to do with governors and senators, Janet.
All right. Thank you so much for breaking that down for us, Jackie Maribe, of course. She's coming to us live from Kari, giving us details of the ongoing meeting and the technicalities involved in that process moving forward. We apologize for that slight technical hitch, but all the same, we were able to get Jackie Maribe loud and clear. Now, here's an issue that affects pretty much everyone who's living in Nairobi right now. According to Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero, it is estimated that there are now about 700,000 cars in Nairobi, a figure which has more than doubled the 330,000 vehicles counted in 2012. Take a look at those statistics, 700,000 at the moment. Now, this increases in vehicles is mainly, but not exclusively, due to the expansion in financial services and inadequacies in the public transport system. But here's what's worrying. Let's take a look at the consequences of this phenomenal increase. It's not matched with the expansion of infrastructure and traffic management, and this has resulted in the now too familiar and stressful traffic jams and gridlocks. The World Bank estimates that the cost of these jams is at about $2.5 million a day. That's about 216 million shillings a day, which is equivalent to 1.5% of the national GDP per year. So certainly a huge issue. People hold up in traffic jams for hours on end. Sometimes you just want to move a distance of 10 to 15 kilometers, but you're stuck in that traffic jam. But joining us now, maybe to shed some light on whether or not this is